Welcome all. In this video, we are going to solve questions of exercise 3.4 of chapter 3 trigonometric functions of NCERT of class 11th. So let us start. Find the principal and general solutions of the following equations. We have to find principal and general solutions of the given equations. First is tan x equal to under root 3. So this is the equation. We know that the solution of a trigonometric equation for which x lies between 0 and 2 pi, that is 0 less than equal to x less than 2 pi, are called principal solutions. What does it mean? कि x की वो values जिनमें वो इंटरवल 0 से 2 पाई, जहां पर 0 की तरफ से क्लोज्ड इंटरवल है और 2 पाई की तरफ से ओपन है, मतलब 2 पाई से छोटा होना चाहिए एंगल एंड 0 या 0 से बड़ा होना चाहिए. तो उन वैल्यूज को हम क्या कहते हैं? प्रिंसिपल सॉल्यूशंस. So we have to find the principal solution first. So now we can see that tan pi by 3 is equal to under root 3. Tan pi by 3 की वैल्यू under root 3 होती है. And also tan pi by 3 को हम tan pi plus pi by 3 भी लिख सकते हैं, because tan pi plus theta is equal to tan theta. So tan pi by 3 can be written as tan pi plus pi by 3, which is tan 4 pi by 3. Also we can see that both pi by 3 and 4 pi by 3, they satisfy the condition for principal solution, that is they are greater than 0 and less than 2 pi. So we have two principal solutions, that is pi by 3 and second is 4 pi by 3. Now we have to find the general solution. For general solution, we consider theorem 3 given in this chapter. If x and y are not odd multiples of pi by 2, then tan x equal to tan y implies x equal to n pi plus y, where n is an integer. So this theorem says कि अगर x और y pi by 2 के odd multiples नहीं हैं और tan x equal to tan y दिया हुआ है, तो यहाँ से x की वैल्यू कितनी आएगी? n pi plus y. Now tan x जो है, अभी हमने ऊपर देखा, tan x is equal to tan pi by 3. So putting y equal to pi by 3, we get the solution as x equal to n pi plus pi by 3, where n belongs to integers. So this is our general solution. So we get principal solution as x equal to pi by 3 and 4 pi by 3, and general solution of this equation is x equal to n pi plus pi by 3, where n is an integer. So this is question number 1. Now next is question 2. Now here the equation is secant x equal to 2. Now again for principal solution, we know that secant pi by 3 is equal to 2. Secant की वैल्यू 2 कब होती है? जब एंगल हो pi by 3. So pi by 3 को हम और कैसे लिख सकते हैं? secant pi by 3 को secant 2 pi minus pi by 3, because secant 2 pi minus theta is equal to secant theta. So secant 2 pi minus pi by 3 will become secant 6 pi minus pi by 3, that is 5 pi by 3. So we can say secant 5 pi by 3 is also equal to 2. Also pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3, they both are greater than 0 and less than 2 pi. So here principal solutions are x equal to pi by 3 and second 5 pi by 3. Now for general solution, we consider theorem 2, which says that for any real numbers x and y, cos x equal to cos y implies x equal to 2n pi plus minus y, where n is an integer. So what does it say? कि कोई आपको रियल नंबर्स दिए हुए हैं x एंड y एंड cos x इक्वल टू cos y है, तो इट इम्प्लाइज x की वैल्यू क्या होगी 2n pi plus minus y. So here we are given secant function. Now secant x is equal to 1 by cos x. Now equation is secant x equal to 2 and 2 is equal to secant pi by 3. So secant x is equal to secant pi by 3. Now taking reciprocal both sides, we get cos x equal to cos pi by 3. Now we apply the theorem to given above. So we get x is equal to 2n pi plus minus y की वैल्यू कितनी है इसमें pi by 3. So x is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3 using theorem 2 where n is an integer. So we get general solution as x equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3 where n is an integer. So it completes second question. Now look at the third one. Now here the equation is cot x equal to minus under root 3. Now again we know that cot pi by 6 is equal to under root 3. Now but here in place of under root 3 there is negative sign, that is minus under root 3. Again we know cot pi minus theta is equal to minus cot theta. So we can say that cot pi minus pi by 6 will be minus cot pi by 6, that is minus under root 3. So minus under root 3 की वैल्यू आ जाती है cot pi minus pi by 6, that is cot 5 pi by 6. This is, we mark this as first equation. Now also we know cot 2 pi minus theta is again minus cot theta. So cot 2 pi minus pi by 6 will be again minus cot pi by 6, that is minus under root 3. So minus under root 3 की एक और वैल्यू आ जाती है, that is cot 11 pi by 6. So we get two solutions. One is 5 pi by 6, other is 11 pi by 6. And both are greater than 0 and less than 2 pi. So these both are our principal solutions. So we get principal solutions as x equal to 5 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. Now for general solution. Now see, for general solution, we know that cot x is equal to cot 5 pi by 6 as above. अभी हमने ऊपर देखा कि minus under root 3 क्या था cot 5 pi by 6. So we can write cot x equal to cot 5 pi by 6. Now taking inverse both sides, tan x is equal to tan 5 pi by 6. So applying theorem 3, which says that if tan x is equal to tan y, then x equal to n pi plus y. So here in place of y we put 5 pi by 6. So general solution becomes x equal to n pi plus 5 pi by 6, where n is an integer. So this is our third question. Now see fourth one. In fourth question, equation is cosec x is equal to minus 2. Cosecant x is equal to minus 2. Now again we know that cosecant pi by 6 is equal to 2. Cosecant pi by 6 की वैल्यू कितनी होती है 2. But in place of 2 we have to find the value of minus 2. Now we know cosec pi plus theta is equal to minus cosec theta होता है. So in place of theta, if we put pi by 6, so what we get? Cosec pi plus pi by 6 is equal to minus cosec pi by 6, that is minus 2. So we can say cosec की वैल्यू minus 2 कब होगी, कौन से एंगल पे होगी, pi plus pi by 6, that is 7 pi by 6 पे. Again we know cosec 2 pi minus theta is also equal to minus cosec theta. So again theta के प्लेस पर अगर हम pi by 6 पुट करें तो cosec 2 pi minus pi by 6 will be minus cosec pi by 6, that is minus 2. So again we will get the value of cosec as minus 2 on the angle 2 pi minus pi by 6, that is 11 pi by 6. Now both 7 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6, they are less than 0 and they are greater than 0 and less than 2 pi. So they both are our principal solutions. So we get principal solution as x equal to 7 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. Now consider the general solution. We know that cosec x can be written as 1 by sin x. So cosec x equal to cosec 7 pi by 6 becomes sin x equal to sin 7 pi by 6. ये cosec 7 pi by 6 कहाँ से लिखा हमने? From above. We know that cosec 7 pi by 6 is minus 2. Now the equation becomes sin x equal to sin 7 pi by 6. Now again applying the theorem which says that for any real numbers x and y, sin x equal to sin y implies x equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n y, where n is an integer. So applying this result, what we get? We put y equal to 7 pi by 6. So we get x equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into 7 pi by 6, where n is an integer. So thus we get general solution as x equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n 7 pi by 6, where n is an integer. So it completes fourth question. I hope this video is useful for you. If you find it useful, please press the like button and subscribe my channel for more videos like this. Thank you.